Welcome everyone. For today's video we are going to take a look at the fragrance by Roja Dove, and this one is classified as an oriental spicy fragrance. Came on the market in 2012, so it's already 7 years old today. I'm sure a lot of you who are in the fragrance game for quite some time know this fragrance. It's very popular, and yeah, we'll generally discuss the composition of the fragrance. Obviously I'm also going to show you the bottle itself, and in the end we will do a general verdict, and I will show you the pricing. So first things first, the presentation. I have a 30 ml bottle, which is something like maybe like a bigger travel size bottle, something like that. Those of you who actually know the presentation will notice that the cap itself on this bottle is a little bit different, and it is supposed to be the colors of the stones are a little bit different, but hey, this is what I'm rolling with. I'll show you a picture of the original. It's a gorgeous presentation. I mean, this is the smaller size. You also have 100 ml available, which is a big square bottle, and obviously contains a lot more juice. I really like the level of classiness, of elegance that they achieve with this fragrance. Maybe even a little bit obnoxious with the reflecting stones and such. It's obviously a statement of luxury and wealth that goes through the packaging of these bottles, and I like it a lot because there's not really anything like it on the market today. So I think Roja Dove does a great job on his packagings. I also really like that color of the juice itself, that ambery, golden brown tint is very appealing. It suggests a warm and cozy and sophisticated perfume. At least that is what my mind makes up for it. So yeah, spicy oriental fragrance. The official notes for this fragrance are in the top bergamot, lemon and lime. In the heart we have jasmine, rose, ylang ylang and fig. And then in the in the base we have agarwood, birch, cinnamon, oak moss, patchouli, saffron, sandalwood, ambergris, civet, musk and orris root. So for the purpose of today's video, this is my scent of the day, but I will do a quick respray to let you guys know about that gorgeous opening. So this sprayer, as also something worth mentioning, is it's highly refined. Like you can do half a spray, even a quarter of a spray, and it won't leak. It will just diffuse a nice mist of perfume on your skin. As you can see, this is quite oily. I truly love this opening. It has a certain freshness to it, but immediately you are hit with that beautiful agarwood note, and the florals are also instantly there. They're sweet. It's a sweet type of rose. I'm guessing it's like a Taif kind of rose or something. Really jammy, very delicious rose, very comfortable. It's a very dense fragrance. The freshness makes for a impressive start, but like I said, it's instantly very floral and even a little woody from that agarwood. But the funny thing is, when this fragrance starts to dry down, the agarwood becomes less and less of a main player, at least in my opinion. This fragrance, if I would have to sum it up in a general, idea, to me at least, it evolves around the note of that ambergris, which is without a doubt one of my most favorite notes in perfumery. They could have easily named this Ambergris Oud. or something like that, but Amber Oud just sounds better. Ambergris, for those of you who don't actually know what that note smells like, it's like somewhat of a salty, sweet, musky note. It has a ambery smell to it, and it carries like a salty, even a little dirty at some points, smell to it, a little fecal even. It's very complex note. It comes from a natural substance from whales actually. So in the end, it's an animalic note, and it gives a lot of warmth and charisma to this fragrance. Makes it obviously also very luxurious because ambergris is not the cheapest ingredient, and it smells extremely natural in this fragrance. It's a very natural smelling fragrance from the top until the last minute of the dry down. You'll get the best experience you can get with any perfume. Like there's no alcohol smell to it. There's nothing synthetic whatsoever. Smells extremely well done. Other notes that are also present to my nose are the sandalwood, which gives it a little bit of a creaminess in the dry down. A lot of saffron as well, and the ylang ylang, like the sweetness from the ylang ylang, also present in the mid of the fragrance mostly, and then it goes more and more into that ambergris, warmed up by maybe like the cinnamon. I can see the cinnamon helping in that composition in the dry down. But overall, like, yeah, a floral, sweet floral, jammy rose with ambergris, oud. Just one of the most delicious fragrances that I have smelled so far. And the oriental spicy genre, this is definitely one worth checking out. Things that for me are not really present at all is the orris root, the birch itself. Also birch to me, it comes off a little smoky, little earthy. You know, those things don't really pop, at least not on my skin, which is not a bad thing. To me, it's more about the rose and the agarwood and the ambergris, the saffron. So maybe this sounds like something that you would enjoy, but you're curious to find out how it performs on my skin. Well, of course, performance and longevity is something that is different for a lot of you, but this fragrance definitely is not shabby in that regard. It lasts for like 8 to 12 hours depending on the condition of your skin, but generally you could say it lasts a whole work day. And being an extrait de parfum, it will not project like an eau de toilette. That means like it's not going to jump off your skin to the other side of the room, but it will fill the room if you're there for a longer time. It will stay a little bit more close to you. I'm sure it leaves like a nice trail, and it projects around arm's length, especially in the beginning. But after a while, I believe this fragrance is more elegant and more for your own experience, leaving a present for those of you who are a little bit more close by. It's definitely great in terms of projection and performance. I have nothing to complain about. I generally go with about 4 sprays for this fragrance, and it works. It works really well. For versatility, I'd say this is more of a moderate temperature scent. This is not something that I would suggest in a hot summer environment, but it is quite versatile in the sense that you could wear this casual, but you can also dress this one up. And the age group, well, it definitely smells extremely sophisticated and elegant, and I think basically anyone who really likes to could wear this fragrance, but it does smell a little mature. I don't think that you know, teenagers and such will be drawn into by this overall scent. It is sweet, like it has a sweet and jammy rose note, but it's much more than that, and it's not something that I could see be like a great clubbing fragrance or something like that. It's just more is just a little bit more upscale, and so that's why I'd maybe say like it's more of a 20-25 year and up kind of fragrance. Truly gorgeous. I'd say for versatility, it also gets high marks in my books. It's something that I can wear in a lot of situations, basically most of the time in year as well. So then we come to the overall verdict. I told you in the beginning of this video that I was going to mention the price point at the end, and here we go. This is a 30 ml bottle. Like I said, this is the smaller size, and this one retails in Europe for 450 euros as of today, which relates to $485 on Lucky Cent in America. Not sponsored, just mentioning for those of you interested, that's the price point on Lucky Cent. And then we have the 100 ml, which is 725 euros in Europe, and that relates to $795 American. For that kind of money, you can get a lot of other things in life. Basically, you could get almost like a month's supply of groceries, but then again, you won't smell as good as this does. It's just one of the most delicious ambergris, rose, oud kind of fragrances that I have put my nose on. Is it worth the money? I would say no, definitely not. Not a single fragrance should be worth $795 for 100 ml, of course. This is the 30 ml, this is a smaller size, but even $485 for a 30 ml. If you wear this day in, day out, it will be gone quite quickly. Even with the potency that it carries, it will still be a very expensive fragrance to wear. But I stress that it is also one of the best fragrances I currently have in my collection. So it's not worth the money, but it's definitely worth buying if you're a true fragrance enthusiast who has the money to spend. Don't go into depth for any fragrance. I mean, that's just not worth it. Maybe if you could get it at a good deal or something, I don't know. But even like, be wise. But if it's something that sounds interesting to you, if the notes make you think about something that you would enjoy, I would suggest to try it out first. Don't go and blind buy it. That's never a good idea. But all in all, I'd say this is definitely a masterpiece in my books. It is something that I will enjoy for a long time to come. And guys, if you have any questions regarding this scent, please let me know in the comment section. I will gladly respond to each and every one of you. Also, I'm curious to find out which Roja Dove fragrances are actually your favorites. So if you'd be so kind to share that with me. Thank you again for watching. I hope you have an enjoyable rest of the day, and see you guys soon in the next video. Bye bye.